Against my better judgment, I left my cats on my desk to start this recording, but we'll see how long that lasts, because I might change my mind. I sort of kind of lost the last one that I was recording. I managed to save it, I think, but oof, it was touch and go. We're going to do a little cleanup on today's episode as we are basically waiting for the horde to arrive. I mean, that's where we're at, right? It's day 28. Horde arrives in less than 12 hours. I thought, let's go ahead and start by coming all the way out here to this airdrop, the supply drop. Oh, this is in an interesting location because it's right on top of a POI. I didn't know there was a POI out here, but there is one. Okay. You know what? I'm okay with running this one. Oh, look at that. There's some decent stuff in here, too. The reason we're going to run this one is I don't think I have seen this POI before, and in the interest of doing some new stuff, I'm okay with that. Haven't been using the crossbow much lately, so I thought we should probably give the crossbow a whirl. So now that we have, we'll go back to the spear. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. I mean, truly, I didn't know there was a POI over here, or I probably would have, I don't know. Well, I don't know that would have changed anything. It's just interesting to me, that's all. So it's clearly like a big cabin, sort of. I guess it's maybe a... If it's a cabin, it's a very large cabin with something on the lake here. I see target back there, so there's obviously some shooting of some sort going on out here. And then, why is there... I wonder if they're using the water from the lake. Yeah, it looks like they are. Okay. So it's a nice freshwater lake. Apparently it's fresh enough that whoever was here felt like they could actually drink the water from the lake. I don't know that I would have trusted that, but... Okay. Anyway. Ignore the rabbit, because it's ignoring us. Fine by me. Who would be at my door? Because I'm not expecting anyone right now, which means I'm pretty sure I can ignore them. And if not, I'm ignoring them anyway. It doesn't really matter. Well, look at that. The chairs are all stacked up. I don't remember seeing that. We need to remove the thing over here for the drop. Where are we? This one. This guy right here. The drop. Let us remove that, because we don't need that anymore. So this is a tier 2, okay? That's okay. Sure, we'll take some animal fat. Wow, it got really dark in here. Must be stormy outside, which, okay. It's cool. I mean, I'm just kind of grabbing all sorts of stuff here that I don't think we really want or care about, and that's okay. I mean, you know, we'll scrap some chairs and things and all that jazz. I'm mainly just kind of interested to look around and see what's going on with this POI. That's my main interest. Oh, look at that. What are the chances? Hey. Busy. Where did that drop come down at? Where are you? You are that direction. So, where is it? It's over here. Okay. Alright, well, let's save yet another drop, because apparently that's just what we're doing right now. I mean, it kind of looked like the stuff we got out of the box over here wasn't terrible. I mean, it's nothing life-changing, I don't think. But early game, yeah, that would definitely be good. I mean, you're always looking for some additional crafting books in the early day. Crafting magazines. In the early days, at least, just because, you know, you can't make anything. And then you find the one that you want, that you care about, and then you no longer care about them. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
My senses have picked up something.
Hi. So have mine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and just push on through into the next room. Look at that, I actually got 2 power attacks in a row. I was thinking after the last officer, we need to pay better attention to where they're... Is that a different room? It is. To how they move their head after you stab them, because I inevitably I miss my follow-up attack like most of the time, and it's very frustrating. Because, you know, I don't want to miss my follow-up attack. I want to be efficient in my stabbing of the zombies. I want to make sure that we're not wasting swings. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I just, you know, I'm trying to improve, that's all. Trying to play better. That maybe seems like not a bad idea overall. How you doing? Back up. Thanks for that. Okay. So where are we going from here? I'm kind of turned around now from this POI. We came down here. That door is locked. I mean, I guess we could go through the door. It doesn't seem like that's the intended path, but I guess it could be. I'm always confused when the game gives you a POI in which you're supposed to chop through a door for something, because it just feels so out of place. It seems like the devs have gone to such lengths to design the POIs in a way, aha, got it, where you aren't really supposed to do that. And I'm pretty sure you have to do that in the Red Mesa, or at least you used to have to do it. I don't remember if you still do, or have we been in Red Mesa in this version of the game? Maybe we haven't. And I'm just making things up that I think I remember it when I actually have no clue. Very well could be the case. No. I don't really think we're interested in doing any more farming today. Maybe another day, I don't know, whatever. I just kind of don't really care about farming in general. Adam? Okay. I was looking at the perk for spears, and it looks like when you get spears all the way up to maximum level, there's a slow effect that applies 100% of the time with power attacks. I mean, that could be super handy when you're in a sort of one-on-one situation, or maybe a one-on-two, one-on-three. Wouldn't be all that great in a big crowd, and that's where the spear kind of falls apart, and where the sledge maybe is still the best overall melee weapon. And I don't know, you might just agree with me on that one. But, you know, the spear is not great when you have a large group of enemies that you're trying to deal with. It's just not easy to take all of them down at once. Okay. And this rabbit is still here. Okay. This place is just all kinds of weird. Let's go to our next drop, which is that one. Like, I really just need to be able to click on it and, you know, do the thing. I have no idea what day that first drop was, but this one is the day 28 drop. This is literally game day today's drop. Oh, can I not reach it? There we go. Interesting. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let's remove this one. And then let us go to this one. Literally did not see the big old chunk of metal ran the bike into, and I don't mean that one, I mean the previous one. Also didn't really see that one, but whatever. Sure, take that. Ooh, cobblestone cubes. Did I say cobblestone? Cobblestone, yeah, cobblestone cubes. That is our next target. This one. It turns out there's actually one over here. It's even closer. So, cool. Let's grab that one then. Yeah, not too shabby. Now, where are we supposed to go? Over here now. Got it. And then this one marks the last one on our map. So let's see what we got over here. Okay. I mean, overall, these are not terrible. I mean, they're a far cry from some of the old days when you used to get all sorts of crazy, like, weapons and stuff out of them. Now, maybe that'd be different if we weren't in the middle of the forest, but they're also a far cry from the days when you got, like, I don't know, crap from them. So, I don't know. I think overall, I felt like the balance is pretty decent in the last few alphas for the drops. And I don't mind them. I think they're okay. They're not necessarily anything that I'm going to go out of my way to track down, generally speaking. Unless I want to do something like this where I'm just going to go grab a bunch of them at once. But overall, yeah, they're not too bad. Now, on the way over here, I drove right past this place and I thought, is this one that I know? Because the name of it caught my attention. The Meemaw Residence. And it made me wonder, oh, okay, this is just one of those early game, like kind of default sort of locations. Got it. Not what I meant to pick up. I was trying to pay attention for the dog that I heard. I heard a dog. I thought I heard a dog. This is the one... I wonder, is this the same one? Yeah, they redid this place. This was one of the kind of early game ones, and I don't remember there being, in the old days, a room right here. This is a bathroom, though. Bathroom's much larger than it used to be. But I don't remember this room existing, so that's kind of interesting they've added that. This used to be a cooler over here somewhere instead of the dishwasher, maybe? Yeah. Anyway, the name just caught my attention, so I wondered, you know, is this a Big Bang reference? Or is it just, you know, coincidence that it's the Meemaw Residence? Doesn't necessarily look like something straight out of Big Bang, but, I mean, I guess it could be, I don't know. Here, we'll scrap a few of the things that we don't really need to keep around, and then we'll go and eat one of those. And as soon as we get a chance, we'll read that and read that. And then we'll just run out and stab that guy. Okay. Yeah, this place definitely looks different. This area used to be a little wider. I want to say it was 3 blocks, maybe even 4 blocks wide out here on the deck. I don't know, it's interesting to see how sometimes, you know, devs come back and they redo a POI later. Yeah, it's interesting to me. I don't know why, it just is. Sure, Art of Mining, why not? Alright, so... Oh, crap, we need to drink some water. Can we... Yeah, I didn't think so either. Or can we just drink that? Because it doesn't really matter. The goldenrod tea is kind of useless. I mean, I guess if you actually are desperate enough to eat the stuff that's really bad for you and you have some dysentery you need to deal with. Goldenrod tea, not useless at that time, but generally speaking, not really going to do us any favors right now. I mean, I guess we'll grab some coal right quick. I don't know, this is a good chunk. I just want to grab maybe, say, like 500. And we'll call that enough for now. There you go, 535 is fine. I figure, you know, we damaged that block. Let's go ahead and finish the job. But we still have a few hours until the horde arrives. We've still got like 6 hours. Somewhere back here maybe is Fort Quonset. And I thought, oh, that might be a good one to go through, but I don't think we have enough time for that now because that's like a tier 4 POI. And we only really have a few hours. And I mean, at this point, we've really kind of prepared everything. The only thing I can think to do that we didn't really do correctly ahead of time. Cat, you're going to cause problems, aren't you? Here, can I help? There you go. I just picked her up and moved her across the desk so that she didn't step on the things she's not supposed to step on, and she can still be near her friend. That's how spoiled these cats are. I wanted to grab a few things from the bike because I inadvertently left some of these things not in the bike. Ah, crud, we need room for one more. Sure, that'll work. But I meant to bring these things back to this horde base, so we're going to drop these off, and there may not be enough room in the box in here. You might need to turn that into a larger storage chest. Yeah, we do. Oh, goodness. All right, well then here, let's make another secure... No. Oh, do I still have... Hold on. Wow, I didn't even know that was on. Okay, I gotta turn that off. I genuinely didn't even know that was on. I must have been testing my mod. Gosh, how long ago would that have been? I haven't touched that in weeks. Okay. That was weird. Maybe that's what happened. I remember something happened in maybe the previous episode. Cat stepped on something and I got a screen I didn't recognize. It must have been that. Or something like that. I mean, not necessarily that exact window. Anyway, I was not supposed to be walking around with cheat mode on. I'm not using it. Just in the interest of clarity, I'm not actually using it, but it's not supposed to be on just the same. Alright, so we're going to drop off these things. Nope, not you. You stay here. And then this guy, actually, we can just scrap that. That's fine. I was just trying to think, maybe if we keep, like, kind of this stuff all in the other box, and we can leave that for other things here. We don't even need the iron arrows. We're just going to straight up scrap them because we're not going to use them. We don't even have a bow we use, so it does not matter. Okay, perfect. That looks fine. Let's go back to the base, since we do have a bunch of stuff that we can drop off. And we'll go through the boxes that we picked up and see if there's anything of interest in any of them. We ended up with quite a few boxes, as it so happens. I mean, look at this. Let's do our farm bundle. I mean, does anyone even care if we do this? Like, seriously, do you care? Let me know. I'd love to know if you actually care about this. Here, we'll... Oh. Okay. We'll pretend. We'll put all those things so they match up nicey-nicey. But, I mean, really? I don't know. And we can read all those books, or those magazines, which we already have all of them, so that's kind of useless. Melee mods bundle 02 and ranged mods bundle 02. So it's literally the same things a couple of times, although that's silencer mod. I mean, we use a silencer on this guy. We could put a silencer on the Desert Vulture, I bet, which is hilarious if you can. Maybe you can't. I kind of hope you can't, because that just seems like maybe you shouldn't be able to, but... you know, I guess technically they weren't the same. Look at that. A fortifying grip mod and a barbed wire mod. So they weren't the exact same. That's sort of great, I guess. I don't know. I mean, look at this. Look at how many of these stupid mods we have. Like, what do we do with them? The only thing I can think to do is to go into here and grab, like, this quality 5 spear we have. Oh my gosh, this one even has a bunch of stuff on it. What is on this one? Like, there's even stuff on that one, which I think was just put there to save inventory space. Like, seriously. I think that's the only reason that had any mods. I guess we can load another spear up with some of these things, I guess, and then we could sell it so that we can make a little bit of money, but I don't know, does it matter? Let's go ahead and open up all of our magazine boxes, and we'll see what we get. So we got 4 of the big hitters. That's... what, baseball bats and that sort of stuff. 2 vehicle ones. Bows. Wow, we can now make a quality 4 wooden bow. And yet we've been using a quality 4 compound crossbow for what feels like an eternity now. Yeah, look at that. We're up to military armor and steel armor quality 5, so we're done with that one. I mean, this is kind of interesting to me in a way. Like, okay, so we've completed harvesting tools. We've had that one done for a while. Spears done for a while. But we've now finished off armor. And, food. Okay. Vehicles is almost done. I mean, I guess we could make a... we could make the truck. Don't we have, like, one of the truck pieces? Am I remembering that right? Yeah, we got the truck 4x4 accessories, so if we do the chassis, that's only 375 steel. I think we have pretty close to that, if I remember right. Yeah, we've got 96. It'll only take about 2 years to get to the point that we have enough. Ugh. Yeah, I know, maybe we should be buying some steel and stuff, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. We're okay. Here, we'll drop off this stuff. All those things are good. I think, really, I'm kind of just feeling like, you know, we've done about enough good stuff today. I might take a few minutes to just replant some things. I can kind of do that on my own. I don't need to bother you with planting seeds. I mean, this is just kind of... I don't know, it's just... this feels kind of like a waste of time. Like, what is the point of doing this? Wow, it's very foggy. I really don't know, but I'm going to do it anyway because I just can't help myself. We'll catch up on the next one when we have a horde to deal with. And that's not going to be very long from now, at least game now. It's going to be only a couple hours away. Catch you that one, till, and thanks for watching. See you later.